Welcome back guys, Ben here, and today we're checking out a game called Reaper Actual. Reaper Actual is an open world persistent shooter where hundreds of players engage in first-person shooter combat against each other and 5 NPC factions on the massive war-torn island of Morova. Level your Reapers, maintain a home base, and complete missions to earn gear and reshape the world. So this came out on the 29th of May 2026. It's from Distinct Possibility Studios. They were kind enough to provide me with a key to check this out today, and it is in early access. It's going to be it's priced at £16.75. There is no demo, so you can't jump in and try this for free, sadly, but obviously you could make use of Steam's 2-hour refund policy window thing. But this had, like, when I was offered the key, it had like heavily negative reviews, and they've had quite a few patches since and major updates, and it's actually sitting mostly positive with the recent reviews, and all reviews are now in mixed. So it seems like they're putting in the work, and it just sounds like maybe a case of launched it too early or should have maybe had a few more betas. But we're going to check it out and see what it's like, see how it plays and everything. So yeah, sit back, relax, like, comment, subscribe. This is Reaper Actual. Okay, so this is our base, which acts, from my understanding, as like a little hub, a little hideout, and you can exit the base. And at the moment, I don't know if they plan to have this in the future. There are no like separate queues for PvP or PvE. If anything, it works a little bit like arcadey, where you load in. I'm not sure if it's an extraction like shooter in that regard, but you know, you'll load in and you can find other players that might be friendly. There's voice, like VoIP and everything like that. But you also might just find people that aren't and want to gun you down. But it is primarily PvE focused in the sense of there's loads of factions and missions and things like that. So we're going to have a little look around. Looks like we've got our gun customization here as well. Choosing our little stuff there too. We've got our rifle and a pistol. We've got some other bits and pieces there. Quite a few different categories. Vector. You do have your inventory, so it does look like maybe it is a bit of a blend of an extraction and an MMO shooter. This is where we'll deploy for our onto the map itself, onto the island, and you have a few different places, and it seems like you can deploy with a vehicle if you have one as well. We'll have a look. You got the Reapers. We've just got Havoc. Not sure if they've got abilities or if it's just doesn't seem to be. He's got his ammunition crate and his armor crate. Okay. And we got traders where we can buy and sell stuff from Obsidian Syndicate, Metro, and the Rogue Command. And find some blueprints and do some crafting and all that stuff too. Okay. Do we need to bring... Do I equip some armor then? Pop some armor on. Do I bring some plates with me? Do I need... Don't need mags, but I need what's this use? 5.56 ammo. Oh, we'll just bring some rounds with us. Bring night vision as well. Okay. What's this? This is our vault, which opens it up. I do like games like this where they have the hideout and you can walk around in it and do different things and stuff like that. So kudos to that. We're gonna wait. Did I just exit game? I don't think I deployed. I think I just exited the base. But this is a free-for-all PvP world, as it says there on the loading screen hints. Oh no! So it's actually put us out at the entrance of our base. Okay, and we are just here. Got different entrances to different extraction points, which I guess fast travel you back home. The missions: Obsidian Syndicate, the airport, the cargo area. Nice to know. I mean, we're near the airport, aren't we? So let's do this.
Rogue Nation is breaching the perimeter. Engage immediately.
Okay, rogue soldiers. And Streliti, does that show on the map now? Okay. Mission objective. Okay, so we kind of gotta go head down here. Follow the coastline, then I'm guessing. That's what we'll do. Okay, annoyingly, I can only resize the chat box on the right-hand side. You can't hide them. So, there's no Q and E either. Put our plate in. There we go. And T. Yeah, okay. T's are push to talk. Where we get our more armor things from. Okay. Z is our other one. Good. G for grenades if we had any. You can do fire mode as well. Okay. A little bit Call of Duty-ish. We do have the objective on the compass as well. I'm gonna turn this up in my headphones. Hopefully remember to turn this up for you guys. I'm gonna give myself a little marker there. Just because, very quiet. Oh my god. And what is that? Is that? Oh, that's a sewer entrance. Okay. We're not looking to extract, but would you? Oh, you just press E to extract. Okay. Weird kind of extraction shooter then. I don't know, like, how many people are in this lobby. Chat box is not going off on the right hand side, so there's been many years since I played a game like Planetscape. I think I only played like maybe a couple of hours of that. So other than like actual extraction shooters, I don't really play that like competitive shooters that much anymore. Little stutters here and there. You do have a little vaulting up and down. So I'm trying to... Okay, we can get some ammo. Have a crate. We got reinforced polymer. Some more ammo. Okay, so you know, it's not like a gray zone warfare, which is what I was maybe thinking. Maybe it's trying to be a little bit like that, which I do quite like, because that's one way you've got like a seamless base of some sorts and missions in an open map. But yeah, this is more Call of Duty than that. I want to test out the gunplay, really. And like I said, we're playing 4K, everything high, and we're getting about between, depending where I'm looking, between 80 and 110 frames, so it is swinging quite a little bit. We've got DLSS on quality. Right. Not the greatest from a texture front, and we keep getting these little spikes. These little... Not sure if that's a latency thing, like we just got another one there, or if it's a graphical like, loading in thing. Loot any of these. So basically, unless it looks like an ammo box, you can't really loot anything. And this is another extraction, but we don't own this extraction, I'm guessing. Is that what that says? You do not own a base at this location. Okay. So as you progress, you'll be able to unlock other bases, which is pretty cool. Vehicle there. Oh my god, I don't know what that sound was. That was so much louder than I thought it would be. Jumped so much, I jumped out the truck. First impressions is that I'd probably rather boot up Grey Zone Warfare or Arena Breakout. Both of which, doesn't Grey Zone Warfare, sorry, doesn't Arena Breakout now have a PvE mode as well? I think I remember reading somewhere. Or it's going to have one. Whereas, the floating gun shadow. Ooh. Whereas, Grey Zone Warfare does have a completely PvE only option. But if you're really into your loot and missions and things like that, both of those are going to scratch that itch more, because this is just, you're just picking up ammo. Shit. Look at me, super stealthy. You're just going to be picking up ammo and that's it, really. Oh, it is like juttering all over the place. I want to try the gunplay. But, I mean, if it's getting like... we can go underwater. You could just walk underwater. Oh, come on, guys. Come on. £16.75. This is starting to get positive reviews. So, Lord only knows what it was like on launch when it was getting negative reviews. Appreciate they're trying to like make it better though, and they're putting the work in for that. So, but it's one of those things of, did this just launch too early? And also, did anyone ask for this? Like I said, I think if you want a looting, shootery kind of title, then you're going to go for Grey Zone or Arena Breakout. If you want that Call of Duty-esque, Battlefield-esque one, then you'll do the Delta Force version. You play that one instead. So, kind of got this weird little thing of like, who is this for? And if you're like, okay, it's for people who like Call of Duty, but they want a light extraction element to it, with like a open world of some sort. It's just stuttering so much. Yeah, it's stuttering loads. Yeah, the problem with that is that do they want that? Like the people who like Call of Duty and stuff, are they wanting this? Because they're bringing back DMZ with the new Call of Duty, aren't they? Like they're gonna bring, which DMZ was a nice light extraction. It was like an extraction mode with the Call of Duty bones in it, which I think absolutely fine. You do have like you have your normal sprint, and you can double tap it to get your tac sprint. You can kind of do a slide if you press control. It's your PDA, you've got your map at all times. Very quiet, empty, dead. Again, you play something like Grey Zone. It's not even fair to compare it to Grey Zone, because I'm making it sound like, you know, Grey Zone's bad and this is some like Grey Zone, I've always enjoyed playing it. It's just I don't have a ton of time to play a lot in extraction shooters nowadays. I play quite a bit of Arc Raiders, to be fair. It's stuttering I'm not cutting any of this out. This is, you know, we do first impressions of games on the channel at all times. And okay, we've got some enemies up there. Spot this as well. Yeah, it's got the Call of Duty like hit marker effect. Oh shit. Definitely AI, like a computer, not. There's a third one. He's got loot. Even like, I get it from an assistance point of view of having the doors light up, but it just makes the game Feel cheap in a way. As someone who, if I'm playing these, I'm playing them more because I want a milsim-esque extraction shooter, you know?
Sustain more losses.
But he just died and he just sat, he was just standing there watching his mates get picked off. They don't even patrol, they're just standing still. No voice lines either. This screams like a game that's either run out of budget or they've been putting together and they're like, yeah, no, we're not gonna recoup this. And so they've literally just, you can't even, oh, you can pick up that gun. And then they've just gone, well, let's just cut our losses and ship and sell it. But then at the same time, they're not done a runner, you know what I mean? Like, to give them some credit, they haven't done a runner. They are, like, updating it and stuff like that, but I don't know. You can see that they're trying to do, like, the environmental storytelling and stuff like that that you get in, like, which, you know, I believe Tarkov is one of the best to do this. With the detail in their maps and how much, like, thought they put into, like, the items that you can find in the world. Like, the, you know, just the items you can't pick up, just the decorative items, you could say. And yeah, this is like the Temu version. Might even be offensive to Temu. Oh.
Well executed. Rogue Nation will think twice about stepping onto our turf.
Right, will do. Oh. Jeez. Took a hit, took a hit. Okay, so they just respawn and just stand in the same place. Bodies despawn very quickly as well. Got self-revive. It's nice from a solo point of view that, you know, they have things like self-revives and things like that. So you can do more missions as well.
The Metro Scourge needs cleansed.
That's up that way. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that like I said, there might be players on this map. I can't hear any of them. What's he doing? Like they're trying to flank, but they just move so unnaturally. I wouldn't be able to play this just... We've got heat level increasing as well. Okay. I wouldn't be able to play this just from how much stuttering it's doing. Whoa. I am a little bit rusty as well, guys, so bear with me. Like, in terms of just first-person shooters at this, like, this style, I guess you could say. Like, if it's just a normal PvP shooter, the only one I'd be really itching to jump into with friends, really, would be, like, the finals or something like that. That's quite fun. But yeah, otherwise, I do like my extraction shooters. I don't really play battle royales anymore. The last one I was probably playing a lot of was Battlefield 6 when that came out end of last year, but okay. Shit. Of course not. Shit. Shit. Alright, they can't shoot me through the chain link fence. Ooh. Don't like this. I don't like it. I'm in the wrong, trying to shoot the wrong people as well. It's good target practice, I guess. Absolutely empty. This guy is just like, not my problem until he crosses the street. Then it's my problem. Yeah, now it's his problem. Actually pinged us as well. The stuttering is just outrageous, though. What was that? Oh my god, oh my god, what was that jump scare? What? Am I seeing him zoomed in for the iron sight? That gave me a freaking... Oh my god, I thought he was behind the crate and he popped up. This game is so buggy. These guys aren't even counting. Where are we? Oh, really? Okay. I wanted... Yeah, there we go. Wanted the rifle. Okay. Right, well, that's... I guess it's got a day-night cycle and all that stuff, but... Yeah, this is... the one. They have insane range as well. He did count as one, though. Two. Don't really aggro on each other, do they? Well, not on each other, but you know what I mean? Like, the shiniest door I've seen there as well. What any of this is that you need, you know what I mean? I wouldn't even really say it's a great shooter. Like, shooting mechanics definitely are like worse than a...
Keep subtracting Metro lives.
Yeah, it's definitely worse than a Call of Duty or a Battlefield. I mean, obviously it's going to be a small studio, but still. Oh my gosh. Should have checked my right, my left. Thought he followed me. Where is this guy? They're both doing there. Why is the guns green? Are they better guns?
You did all right thinning Metro's ranks.
Okay. And he's got green armor on him. Right. So we can have 2 plates. And then we need to... extract. Right, okay. We can just go to anyone. Let's get out of here, shall we? It's I don't know. I am someone who tries to find the positives in games we play, even when it might not be the greatest experience. There's still some good things to take away from it, as well as, like, you know, there'll be stuff that needs to be called out and needs to be better. There's a lot of stuff that I've already called out in this, so it's one thing if this was free to play. To charge £16.75, like $20 for this, is almost criminal. I don't know. I don't know who wants this. You know what I mean? That's my biggest thing. Like, who's this for? Oh, there it is, the red smoke. Yeah, who's this for? And it's just so... I'm surprised this isn't, like... They do say this is, like, early access to, you know, we're a foundational member, all that kind of stuff coming, like, jumping into the game now. But, like, you just seems far too early. Far too early. Okay, so the metro is going to arrive in 40 seconds. And at its core, like, even like that, the reload animation, like, is there, but the reload sound isn't there. Reload sound is on that gun, though. Okay. I don't know. Feels like it's in a crossroads of what it wants to be, trying to be like a Call of Duty, but then at the same time a Grey Zone Warfare style of extraction game. And there's just, let me put it this way, there are, as someone who plays has played and tried a lot of different extraction shooters, yes, to extract, there are 10 extraction shooters I'd recommend before this one, at least. You know, and that's the thing, really. And I think if you're like, well, I've played all 10, so, you know, I want to try something new. Even then I'd be like, well, this is just a watered down version of a mixture of those 10 that you've already played and completed, apparently. So yeah, it's a hard one to recommend this at all, really. Just because it seems like it's not, obviously it's early access, so it's not finished. That is technically correct, but it just feels like it's so far from being what it needs to be. And maybe the team keep working at this and they keep putting in the work and they can really make something cool here. I like the idea that you can, I guess, through mission progression, unlock new bases and things like that. I do like the idea of having your own little hideout and stuff, and that you can jump in with friends and play this together. But I don't know, the gunplay is not great. The enemy AI is terrible, like, just really, really bad. And we didn't find a player, which I'm kind of glad about, really, but, you know, that was kind of like a PvE experience, but the AI on its own isn't strong enough to really give this a good PvE experience. So yeah, it's a bit of a disappointment on that side of things. So in terms of, like, so we did those missions. Was I meant to like complete those missions? Like, we did them. Oh yeah, we have XP with Nikolai Vex, and then we have XP with the merchant as well. So we've got the rep. So I guess you just do missions for that. And then eventually you unlock your Rep 2 stuff, your Rep 3 stuff, and then you got your Arclight X7 with its colorful skins on it. Yeah, it's just not. Play Arena Breakout, play Grey Zone Warfare. Shit, play Escape from Tarkov, you know what I mean? I mean, all would be harder than this, but I'd even say, like, you know, even Delta Force's Extraction, or when DMZ, is it DMZ 2 or whatever they're going to call it, comes out as part of the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4, you know, all of that is going to be above what this is currently doing at the moment, I think. I don't know. But hey, maybe watch this space, wishlist it. The link to the Steam page will be in the description below. Keep an eye on it. Like I said, 2-hour Steam refund policy as well. So if you're like actually being a bit harsh there, and I think this is right up my street, check it out. Try it out. See it for yourself. I think the oh, we can shoot in the hideout, which is interesting. Not terrible. I think I'm just coming from a place where it's got the Call of Duty hit markers, and I don't really play that side of things anymore. Like if it was like a bit more closer to Tarkov or Arena Breakout or something like that, Grey Zone might be a little bit more up my street, but I might not be the target audience for this. You know what I mean? It's a bit more of a casual, watered down version. And like I said, my favorite bit about this is that you can leave the hideout. You know, it's all done through there, and then you PDA, you accept your missions, and you go out and do what you want. Like, that's pretty cool. But there's nothing. It's a dead world. A few static AI enemies, and you can't even say, oh, the loot's cool, because it's just boxes of ammo. I mean, there are some stuff that you can use for crafting, it seems. But this isn't fun. This isn't fun to have like all this, like all these different ammo boxes and things like that you're just picking up apparently. Yeah, and the armor plate system's straight out of Call of Duty as well. So yeah, nice little variety of weapons though and things like that. But yeah, not for me. What do you guys think? I'm going to leave it for this one, guys. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.